Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to be doing another craft today, so I hope you can stick around. Here we go. Don't forget to check me out on Etsy. The link to my shop is in the description of every video. I'm excited to share a new community feature. If you go to my channel, it'll say go to community, and you can post pics now. We can share them with each other, which is awesome. So I can see you guys' decor or your thrift pics or whatever, and we can talk to each other that way. And a few of you have already went on there and shared some pictures, which I was so excited to see. So go check it out. Give each other some love. All of these amazing pictures you've loaded should show up in your YouTube feed, but you can always find them on my channel in the community post. Well, we're doing another craft that I hope you enjoy. I think you will. You guys seem to like my last craft, so we're kind of going with the flow here. I picked my brain and come up with something else doll related. And it's kind of springy, like, you know, springy, summery. We're making a wind chime. And I am hammering the heck out of these old tart tins. They're slightly rusty, you know, not anything you can actually cook with. And we have my dish of doll heads that I'm choosing from. And we like her, so we're going to go with her. She's made of porcelain. She's an old China head doll. I basically just took, you know, a hole punch. One of those ones you would use like on leather or something of that nature. And hammered a hole in the center of each one of the tart tins. And now this doll, I'm taking my needle nose pliers and gently going around and kind of picking at that porcelain so it's not so uneven on the end. And I think she looks pretty cleaned up. So, clearing up my mess here. These little tidbits of porcelain, they're sharp. I found it out the hard way. I ended up getting one of them stuck in my finger. So, next business we've got here is I've got a drill bit that I'm pretty sure they were cement bits, so they're pretty heavy duty. And I'm going to drill a hole in the center top of her head. I forgot to say, if you don't have one of those hole punches, just use a long nail, you know, with the point, and it'll, with the hammer on it, it'll poke right through that tin just as good. And as far as the drill bit goes, if you don't have anything like that around, if you go to a Lowe's or any kind of home improvement store and let them know that you're wanting to drill through porcelain, they'll direct you and get you the right thing, whatever you need. Now, the hole I drilled through there was just to feed this thicker wire through. And we used the needle nose pliers to make a loop on the top end of it, because that's where we're going to hang it from. Now, as you can see, I fed one of those tins up the wire and I just took a little bit of hot glue. I always use Gorilla Glue hot glue, and there is a Gorilla brand hot glue. And I just put a little bit around the perimeter of the neck, stuck it on there, and then once that's cured, then I went ahead and went all the way around the outside of the neck with the glue because I want to make sure it's nice and sturdy. Next, because of the fact if you just try to put each tin on one right after the other, you're going to have a problem because they're just going to nest and tied inside of each other. So, you can get some wood beads, anything that you can think of to use as spacers. I had these laying around, so I'm going to go ahead and paint them like a gray color to kind of match the tin so they don't stick out like a sore thumb, and use those as spacers. And in between each step, you're just going to put a little bit of glue, the hot glue, like I did there on the bottom of the tin, slide the bead on there, put some more hot glue, take another tin, and then slide it all the way up against there. Let that glue cure on each level before you do the next one. Last one, little bit of glue. Your next one, slide it on there. There you go. And I'm doing 3 tart tins. So I needed 2 spacers. And that's the last one. Very easy to do with awesome results, I think. I fell in love with her. I think she really turned out cute. And of course, you know me, I always want to add some extra. So as I was doing the project, I just kept adding and adding. I have a little bit excess wire, so I'm clipping that off on the end there with my wire cutters, and then I'm going to make another loop there like I did at the top. And that's going to hold the little bells that I got. I just purchased that. It was a cheapie. I don't even remember where I got it. I don't know if I ordered it off of Etsy or Amazon or something. But they're little bells, and I'm just going to steal them and use them on this project. So I just untangled them, and I'm cutting off some of the bells. I have 6 in total. And they just jingle. They're not as loud as a regular chime. Now you can use whatever you want. If you want to steal from a regular chime, go ahead. I'm showing you basically what you do is just tie them off on the end here at the loop. But honestly, I'm not going to do them right now because they're going to get in my way. I end up taking them right back off because I was sick of messing with them flipping around while I was trying to do my project. So I just would recommend at this point just to leave them off until you're completely finished. But yeah, a crown, another crown. I went ahead and searched high and low and found one that looked like it would, you know, be the right size for her. Sat it on her head and then just dumped a bunch of that hot glue in there around the, you know, inner perimeter of that crown. And I think she looks cute. Now, I wasn't satisfied. She needed arms. So you could stop here, or you could add arms if you got arms laying around, which I did. And happily enough, they were looking pretty good. You know, proportionately, they looked like those would be her size arms. So I just did some more hot glue and shoved those arms up in there, up against that tin, and held them there until they dried or cured. And then that was that. And here in a little bit, I'm going to show you something else. I have issues, I'm telling you. The bells, are a gold color. So, of course, I couldn't let the crown be brown. I had to match everything. So, I whipped out some of that antiquing. I think it's antique gold is the color I got. It's like a wax or something. And I want it to match. Yeah, see, look. See that color? Oh, it's called Rub and Buff. I swear, I can't remember anything. Anyways, so I took some Rub and Buff and went over that brown. There you go. So it would match the bells. And so I wasn't happy even after that because the bells were a brighter gold than the crown. So then I ended up going over the bells with the Rub and Buff. Anyways, so they match now. So I hope you enjoyed this project. I think she turned out really, really cute. And she'd be awesome hanging in your house or hanging outside. Well, I hope I didn't disappoint. I hope you enjoyed this craft and you'll try it at home. Unless you think I'm completely crazy, which is always a possibility. I don't know where these craft ideas come from, somewhere in the inner depths of my brain, I guess. But I do have a few doll heads, smaller ones, to use for crafting that I'm going to throw in my Etsy shop if you need them. Until next time, guys, see you later. Bye.